I have to take back what I said. This movie has 100% Rotten Tomatoes, and I agree with it. This movie that we're going to review this week is called Mars Express. It came out in 2023, directed by Jeremy Peru, and it is about an hour and a half runtime. And I got to tell you something, this movie checks all the boxes. So basically, the story is about a private detective and an android partner that go to Mars and try to solve a murder. That's the plot in a nutshell. Let me tell you a few things why I feel this movie deserves 100% Rotten Tomatoes. First, the animation. The animation is great. I mean, it's not cheesy. It's not like your Japanese flavor type anime, you know, with the exaggerated eyes and caricatures. This is like very realistic animation. So it kind of, I think, was made more towards the older audience, and it really held my attention. And to be honest with you, when you watch this movie and you get in depth into it or involved into it, you forget that it's even an animated movie. That's how good it is. I mean, the plot, the storyline, the character progression, the soundtrack, everything holds up in this movie, and it kind of just holds your attention and, you know, takes you into the next level of your imagination, and I feel like they did a great job in that. This movie makes me want to watch it all over again, and I even bought it for my private collection. I even bought the poster to hang on my wall. That's how enthralled I am in this movie. There's just something eerie about it. The director, the animators, they did such a good job in making this seem more realistic as a science fiction piece. And it's kind of rare to have an animated film become that realistic. So that's why this movie kind of stands out. And that's why I feel like, you know, it will stand the test of time. I mean, one of the examples is that they use Isaac Asimov. He's a very popular Russian science fiction writer, and they actually adapted his laws into how humans interact with robots, and they actually portrayed it in this movie to give it more of a realistic underbelly tone to it. And again, I want to reiterate with you, if you're not a fan of animation, or, you know, I greatly encourage you to watch this movie. You know, I really wish that there would be more movies made like this. You know, get away from the CGI, get away from the computer animation. This is hand-drawn animation, and it's to a realistic level. That's why, you know, I have such a high regard for this movie. It's rare to see this type of animation in a full-length feature film today. I mean, you have your Pixar and your Disneys and all that you know, make your computer-generated movies. I believe those are more obviously geared towards kids. Of course, you have your whole adult group that likes those as well. Some of them do stand up. You know what? In 20 years, people are still going to be talking about this movie, and I highly recommend you go and see it. Again, this movie isn't like your run-of-the-mill Disney Pixar animation movie. Don't be turned off if it's French or anything like that. You know, it is revamped in English, so you know, it's just a very good movie. And especially if you're a fan of science fiction, I mean, I think anybody who watches this movie and who's into science fiction, it would be an automatic win for them. And even if you're not into it, the storyline alone and some of the concepts in it are actually so good, you almost think, wow, in the future that this could be a thing. I mean, the way they put this together, the way the androids are and how humanistic they become, it's actually really kind of weird to watch. I can't explain it. It's kind of scary in a way how these animatronics are portrayed in this film, and they did a really good job of it. So again, the 2023 film Mars Express, rent it, buy it. I highly recommend it, and this is one of the few movies that I agree with on 100% Rotten Tomatoes rating. Take care.